welcome back. So I took buys on silver, and this is the reason why I took buys on silver. Now if you look at the daily time frame, we can see that the price closed yesterday bullish. So we expect the price to be bullish today. Now in the 4 hour, we can, if you look closely, the price came down from 121 to 71, right? Now if you look at this level, this was the first level that I marked. This level, sellers were settling at this level, right? Sellers were pushing price down, but price came and broke that level. So we expected the price to push down, it didn't, and then price came at that level and broke above that level, indicating that the buyers have overpowered sellers at that level. So the price came and pushed up, right? Now this was our reversal. This showed that the price now is not now bearish, it's bullish, right? See, buyers broke out at that level. Now if I enter into the 1 hour, we can see that there was a certain kind of volume that was formed. Let me just delete this. We can see that the price came once it broke out of this level, we started forming something like this. This was our low, and then we pushed up at that level. Upon pushing up, we formed our highs there, and now we dropped hard at that level. Then we broke out of that level again, as you can see. Now since we are in the 1 hour time frame, right, we broke out of that level of this level. Since there were sellers again, some sellers were settling at that level, we broke out of that level, forming a new high at that level. And let me just delete this, let me show you again. So we broke out of this level. At that level we dropped down again, then we pushed up again, breaking these highs. So we formed a new high. Then we had a small pullback at that level, and price closed bullish at that level. That made me take buys on silver at that level. I'm aiming for silver to push up at that level, right? So since sellers are this level, these sellers who are at that level might tend to pull back the silver again down, but that's where I'll be taking my profits at, since I know there will be some kind of war between the buyers and sellers at this level, so giving me a risk to reward ratio of 1:3, right? So I took this trade a while ago, and that's why I took this trade, since buyers took control over this area. And yeah, I'll be waiting to see how this trade will perform, and I'll see you in the next video.